Hey everyone, what's going on? Yesterday on 4/4, April 4th, we got a story in the mainstream media about MacKenzie Bezos, who is the wife of the Amazon owner, Jeff Bezos, and she's going to be getting 25% of Amazon's stock after their divorce. And what's so interesting about that is if you understand the language of gematria or gematria, which is an ancient knowledge practice that stems back to Kabbalah, which is Jewish mysticism that has a belief that God created the world by merging the letter with the number with the word. If you understand this knowledge, you can see through the mainstream media every single day. Every single day, the stories that we get are scripted. And the reason that they're telling us that she's going to keep 25% of the Amazon stock is because in what is called gematria, if you write out her name, or if you write out Amazon, Amazon just so happens to equal 25. And they were married for 25 years, so they're getting divorced after 25 years. The word Amazon equals 25. She's keeping 25% of the Amazon stock. Her birthday's even on the 97th day of the year. The 25th prime number is 97. And you might be wondering about all these other numbers, right? Well, look at this number 92. This story, let's type out Amazon really quick. Amazon. If you go to Amazon and you find out the company was founded on June 5th of 1994. And if you go from the date of 4/4 to June 5th, or July 5th, I'm sorry, July 5th, look, it's 92 days. And notice how Amazon also equals 92. Also, look at this girl's birthday. If you go from MacKenzie Bezos' birthday, April 7th here, go from the date of Amazon being founded to her birthday, just so happens to be 9 months and 2 days. What are the odds of that? 92, just like Amazon. You know, they're getting divorced after 25 years. She's getting 25%. Amazon equals 25 and 92. This 29 is also interesting because, you know, if you write out Alexa, that equals 29. If you write out Echo Dot, that equals 29. You know, if you write out Prime, that equals 29. So, you know, and this all stems back to why the ancient knowledge is important. There's another piece called Hermeticism that has a belief that everything is the same and everything is also the opposite. That's why God equals 10 in reverse, and that's why Satan equals 10 in the frontwards way, and so on, you know. That's why Republican equals 47 the frontwards way, and Democrat equals 47 in reverse. And the word president equals 47, and White House equals 47, and government equals 47, and so on. I mean, it's not that hard to believe. Think about all of the other languages throughout history, the Greeks and the Romans and the Hebrew, and they all had a numeric value that went with the letter, or with, you know, so how is it that hard to believe in regards to the English alphabet that's 26 letters? And did you notice what God equals? The word God equals 26 as well, just like the word letter, and so on. That's why God created Adam, the first man, in the 26th verse of Genesis, right? So, anyway, let's go back to this post here. What else was so interesting about this post and this story coming out on 4/4 is if you go back to January, I made a blog post in regards to the story we got about them getting a divorce. And within this post, I mentioned a bunch of the stuff that I'm talking about now, but at the end of the post, I mentioned how if you go from, where is it here? I talked about how it's got to be synced up to the death of Paul Allen, who was the co-founder of Microsoft, who just died on October 15th of 2018. And the reason that was significant was right before we got a story about these two people getting divorced, we got a story about Microsoft and Kroger joining together to team up against Amazon. And, you know, Paul Allen, he owned the Seattle Seahawks at one time, known for the Seattle area. Think about Amazon in the Seattle area. And what was so interesting about the date of April 4th was that April 4th, 4-4, just so happens to be the 44th anniversary of Microsoft being founded. And the word Windows equals 44. I also thought that Paul Allen would possibly die on February 19th this year, which was 44 days before 4-4, the 44th anniversary of Microsoft. And he ended up dying 4 months and 4 days before February 19th, the day that I thought he would die. 4 months and 4 days. The word cancer equals 44. The word chemo equals 44. The word cigarettes equals 44. And that's what he died of, cancer. He owned the Seattle Seahawks. Seattle equals 44. He also owned the Portland Trailblazers. Portland equals 44. And now we're getting the story about, Jeff Bezos and his wife again on the date of 4-4. After I talked about how it was synced up to the 44th anniversary of Microsoft on 4-4. Also, look how it's connected to Seattle here. So this news story on 4-4, it came 82 days after Jeff Bezos' birthday. Seattle equals 82. If you read out MacKenzie Bezos, it equals 82. So it's 82 days after Jeff Bezos' birthday. I just want to show you really quick. Look, Seattle, 82, 44, also 19. The story of them getting divorced, it just so happened to come on 1/9 of the year 19, January 9th, 1/9 of 1/9. Why do you think we got a story that was involved with Amazon and Seattle on that day, right? Also, if you go from, the date of that divorce story to April 4th, it's 86 days. Seattle, Washington equals 86. Also, their birthdays, Mackenzie and Jeff's birthdays, are 86 days apart. If you write out the word 19, think about the story on 1/9 of 1/9. 19 equals 86 in gematria. Paul, I've been talking a lot about how this Francis Bacon and Frank Baconus ciphers are important this year because of it's a pig year, and on the Chinese zodiac, whatever, it's the pig year. Paul Allen and Jeff Bezos also both equal 186 in the Frank Baconus cipher. So how interesting is that, right? And then we're getting a story on 4-4, just like I talked about in this post. And there's more to it. I'm making this video very, very simple. I just made this big long video about a duck theme. You can check that out if you want, but if you're new, you need to really study what I've been talking about. So I see I wrote it in my blog wrong here, but Seattle equals 19, which is the 19th prime of 67 is what I meant. I don't even know what I said in my older video, but anyway, you get what I'm saying, right? If you look at this, I mean, really too, if you go from the founding of Amazon to Jeff Bezos' birthday, 6 months and 7 days, right? Just like Bezos, just like the 19th prime, so it's just undeniable. So check out some links in the description. Learn to apply this. I'm telling you, every day in the mainstream media, it is by this script every single day. I mean, I could sit around every day and just make a short video doing the same thing over and over. So have a good one. Peace.